Alrighty then. That was weird. Alright, so I got kicked out of the stream and it was very, very weird. Very, very weird. Oddly weird. But anyways, I'll have both of them posted up anyways, part 1, part 2. But this is part 2, continuation from the previous live stream. So if you was in there from there, you'll understand. If not, just go back and watch it later. But I was saying during this collective reading that I was talking about heart-to-hearts happening and stuff like that, right? So, and this is why I was like, you can't really make this up, because the heart-to-hearts, the heart-to-heart conversation is actually happening, right? It's coming during this full moon, right? Oh, thank you, Echo. This is my sweater that I made, right? It's gonna go live on Valentine's Day. I'm gonna have it up, my shop up, and I'll have the link in my link tree, so you can buy it. But yeah, since you guys are from the other live, the earlier collective reading, I did say heart-to-heart conversations, right? And this card came out, and so I love when Spirit lets me know like I'm really channeling the correct way, right? So a heart-to-heart is definitely coming in on Sunday during the full moon, right? And this also engagement. It doesn't necessarily mean like engagement, like getting ready for a wedding ring, but it's also engagement as like union or coming together with somebody, right? Being into a couple type of engagement, which like that conversation is gonna lead to commitment. There it goes. That's the word I was looking for. It's gonna lead to commitment. And it's gonna be beautiful, honestly. It's gonna be beautiful. Like I said, it's gonna roll out a lot of divine feminines and divine masculines. A lot of it's gonna roll out a lot of couples being together in love, which is very I was gonna say fortunate, but I don't know the other word. I forgot the other word. Which is very funny because it's Valentine's Day. The month of February is all Valentine's. It's the month of love, right? So, and please, guys, no more Scorpios. I'm sorry. We can't have any more Scorpios in this world. It's too hectic. Wrap it up on Valentine's Day. But this it's gonna raise the vibration of the world, right? Right? Especially now when we need it, because the world is really, really in the lower vibrations. And as a collective, we cannot feed into it with fear. We can't do that no more, right? So we have that. Again, look, passion. Again, passion is allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This is the third card that talks about passion, right? So passion is pretty much being the forefront of the full moon. Like I said, it's gonna spark creativity. A lot of people are gonna be creative. A lot of people are gonna go back to things that they didn't be able to complete, whether it's writing, painting, or reading a book. Hi, Karma. So that's what I mean by like passion. And also like this union is coming together. It's gonna heal family issues. More like generational curses. Generational curses can vary. It could be from how love is represented in the family, how money is accumulated and received, how life is. Generational curses isn't just one track lane or one track aspect of life. It's a broad, very broad topic. So it's going to heal certain generational curses. Like for my family, a lot of the women are single parents, right? Single households, single mothers. So that's a generational curse that is being broken, as an example. Hi, Sleepy. We also have reconciliation coming during this full moon. So some people are going to be like some people are gonna want to reconcile, but I don't feel like it's to reconcile to get back together, reconcile and be friends. It's more so I want to clean this karma debt, right? Some people may have, returned to the Most High, meaning they found some type of faith that helps them grow, right? I'll say hear them out, and after hearing them out, it's your choice to forgive them or not. But understand that forgiving somebody not because they ask them, but because you don't want that poison in your body, right? Bitterness, grudges is a poison that you slowly sip every time you decide not to forgive somebody, or just hold on to that bitterness, right? It's poison to the soul. So just forgive somebody because it will help elevate you at the end of the day, not because they asked for it, not because bring them peace of mind. It's to elevate yourself, right? This is why we put on this earth, is to elevate ourselves, elevate our soul, so that we don't have to come back to this ghetto planet, right? And then we have let go control issues, which is also goes with the Fool. Learning how to trust. Learning how to trust the universe, the divine. Learning how to trust your spiritual team, your ancestors, that everything is being carried out according to their plan. Because at the end of the day, we can pray, we can ask. And most time they give it to us. And most of the time it's like, damn, here, take it. But it's more so that we have to trust them and know that they're guiding us and leaving pretty much leaving the breadcrumb trail to a higher self. So it's like Hansel and Gretel when they left the trail of bread to try to get back home, but the birds kept eating it, like that type of trail. Right? This is a really long collective reading. I just keep getting cards. Like, I use this deck. All right, what else? What else can you tell me about this full moon on Sunday, February 1st? Yeah, look, change is happening, right? And it goes with the Grim Reaper card here. The Grim Reaper talks about growth and transformation. It's the same thing, change, right? Some of you might decide to get a new car. I'm gonna say a bike, right? Decide to get something new, something that's more fun and adventurous. Let's see what else. Privileged Lady, which is also kind of the equivalent of the Nine of Pentacles. They're both independent. Well, yeah, it's an independent one about their money, right? The Privileged Lady worked hard to get where she's at, right? And the Nine of Pentacles, she does the same thing. She tries to get to her bag. And I was really funny because I just said same thing with an accent. And I don't speak, well, the only accent I speak with is with the New York accent. So that happens a lot. Normally it's not that type of accent I have. So that came from one of my Caribbean ancestors. That was nice. Let's see what else. What else? Let me just get the cards out. Yo, okay. How many is that? I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me get 6. All right, let me get 2 more. Thank you. Let's pull this up. All right. We also have High Alpha. We also have Thief, right? I don't feel like it's thief as in like possessions or monetary material things. I feel like it's more thief as in energy drainers. People who like to like shit on your sunshine and rainbows, right? People who aren't clapping for you, they're gonna be revealed, right? They're gonna be revealed. They're the ones that are watching you to see like what kind of performance or show you're gonna be putting on, right? And it's very much given, I'm gonna steal your joy, right? I'm gonna just steal your joy. Then we have bad health. Like, I feel like this is more so emotional health and mental health. Like, you know, pay attention to that. Don't stress too much. Stressing is really bad for the immune system. It, not only for, you know, for your mental, but for your body as well. Stress lowers the immune system, so it makes you more susceptible to getting sick, or just boost your anxiety and causing internal conflict. So make sure you get on that. So we have the wealthy man, right? So we have the wealthy man, privileged lady. These are counterparts, right? Counterparts, just like the Hierophant, the High Priestess. Where's the other card at? Then we have Twin Flames, counterparts. It's popping up three times. All right. Okay. So then we have main man and courtship, right? Like I keep saying, love is in the air. It's in the air. It's working out. It's definitely working out. It's like I said, the heart to heart on Sunday, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be out there for everybody as a collective. It's gonna roll out as if, like, you know how certain apps roll out certain updates for certain regions, like that type of rollout. But regardless, the pathway here is letting people know they're on the right path, right? This full moon is literally illuminating the right path, the right place to get to the destination. So you don't have to force it, right? And then if you see the butterflies here, butterflies represent transformation, you know, change. So this is harvest the energy for the full moon. Try to visualize the life that you want, so you can have the change that you want. Do vision boards. Vision boards work, you know. Right now, we're still in the old year, astrologically, seasonally. You know, the new year don't start until spring equinox. What was it, like March 21st? Yeah, the spring equinox. That's when the astrological new year actually begins, right? So just have, you know, the vision board ready. So right now it will be like a charging, like it's charging, right? Charging up to the new year. So then when new year comes, everything just blows in. So start manifesting, right? And if you guys are either going to find somebody that aligns with you, you know, spiritually, mentally, or values and morals, belief system, and it's going to be a courtship. So who knows? People might be finding love, their soulmate. But that's definitely the full moon reading. Let me just get these cards in order, because there's a lot of them. Yeah, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're going to go into the individual question. But let me just get these. But yeah, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I go live every Tuesday and Friday at 10 p.m. Donations are welcome. Hi, Happy Berries. The link is in my description. I know it's not the full description, but it's in there. You can also click the link tree. It's in the bio. What else? Split the deck is wedding. Honestly, every time I see those cards, it's like it throws me off my game a little, because I'm just like, is it about me? I was like, is it about me? Hey. As a tarot reader, I learned that sometimes they be talking to you during collective readings as well. And that's not delusion, trust me. I love my delulu self, but I'm not that delusional. Oh yeah, and also this hoodie and my other hoodie I created. I'm gonna have it go live to be purchased on Valentine's Day. So the link will be in my link tree, the shop. And it's true to size. I got this as a 2X, so it's kind of like big on me. I like hoodies that are snug. So get your true size if you're just wondering. Just shuffle these. All right, who's first? Angel's first on the list. Okay. Angel, get your question ready. Oh, honey. It's like, yes, we're going to get married this year. We're going to figure this out. All right, I'm going to take a sip of water. Hi, Doe. She's like bedtime here. All right, Angel, Zainab. Will I get married this year? Okay, and Zainab wants to know, will they get married this year? Will they get married this year? Ooh, my foot, because it's falling asleep. Let me get married. Will they get married this year? Will Zainab get married this year? Alright. Will Zainab get married this year? Ooh. We got the 8 of Wands. Swift movement. Very fast movement. Let's see. Oh. Yes, let's see. I'm liking these cards so far. Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna put you here. Oh, okay. Well, the answer is yes. Thank you. Thank you. So the answer is yes, right? Because we do have the lovers here, right? So you are going to meet your person, right? Somebody who I feel like they mirror you, right? In many ways than one. Whether it could be, but don't worry, because opposites do attract and it do work out because it's always complementary and they balance one another. But with the lovers here, I feel like they mirror you. It could just be to mirror your values and your belief and how you want to deal with conflict and how you just move in life, right? I made this thing too tight. The 8 of Wands, right? Swift movement, right? Fast movement. It's also on the card of messenger, but here is swift and fast movement. But here's what I have. We have the Judgment in reverse. And Judgment always talks about decision making, right? This is always my decision making card, right? When this person comes in, you can't be very, very impulsive, right? Yes, you're gonna have to make swift decisions when it comes to this person, but don't let it be too impulsive. Don't let it be impulsive to the point where it's kind of like chaotic, right? You don't want that. We want peace in relationships, peace in marriage, and peace in decision making. So actually sit and carefully think these decisions through, and don't rush to marry or settle down to the first person that you pretty much meet, because I do feel like there is somebody that is going to transform you, right? Because you have the Death card here, which talks about transformation, and it's not in a bad way. I feel like it's a good way, but I do feel like you're going to meet a person that is is like a false person, but it's to show you like what you don't want and what you do want. So that's what the transformation card here. But you're gonna have to work for this. Whoever this lover is gonna make you work. The Eight of Pentacles here is gonna make you work, but not in a way where they're gonna have you jump through hoops and jump through hoops, ice skate and stuff like that. No, but it's more so like you're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to line yourself with the idea of marriage, and the idea of love, and be open to it. Let's see what else. Sweating. What else can we tell Zanab about if they're gonna get married this year? Okay. Yeah, look, boom. Again, the card said it. The card said it. So we have cassette, right? Cassette is the old outdated thinking of relationships, right? The death card. Transformation. You're gonna have to think, you're gonna have to change the perspective of relationships and marriage, right? And the impulse, the feelings. Don't try to be quick with your emotions, right? Not necessarily saying hold them back fully, but release them out in like an appropriate way, right? If this person, release them where if this person reciprocates your feelings, right? Reciprocates your affection, your generosity. Don't just be like diarrhea out the mouth and then, because what's gonna happen is this person is gonna take advantage of you, and we don't want that, right? Because the reason why I said they're gonna take advantage of you, because if they feel like that you diarrhea out the mouth all these emotions, all these words of affection and love, they're gonna think you have rose tinted glasses on, so they're gonna try to like manipulate you in a way, right? Those rose tinted glasses will have you looking crazy, so be aware of that. And look, we have love call. Someone express love, message of love, thinking of you, letting you know, right? I feel like who the person is that you're gonna marry, I feel like they're gonna be the one to express words of endearment and love to you first. Just be patient when that happens, because they're not necessarily a slow burn, but there'll be signs. There will definitely be signs about it. I'll pull one card from here. Let's see what else. Can I get one card, please? Okay, we got two cards. So you have know each other and worth it. Yes. So let it be a slow burn. Get to know the person. Don't rush into it. Have fun, right? Get to know them. Have fun. Get to know each other, and you're gonna see that once you start getting to know them, you're gonna see that they're your ideal match, right? They're your one for you, and the lovers pretty much gives you the green light. So be aware of that. So that's what I have for you. So you're gonna get married. Maybe not by the end of this year, but it's gonna be solidified to the point where it's marriage is definitely on the table, right? But it's gonna feel like you guys are already married. So to be honest, you're welcome. Let me see. Oh, wrong one. You medium. I usually hate labels when it comes to my spiritual gifts, but I understand a lot of people take it, they need it. I will be called, I guess you would say, psychic medium. To me, it's all the same. It's all the same thing, right? But I do have mediumship skills, or gifts. I say skills, but gifts. I've always seen spirits, always talk to them. They didn't scare me growing up. I mean, they did, but now that I'm older, I think about like in my 20s, I stopped being afraid. Psychics, my psychic gifts, I use claircognizance my entire life. That for sure is my strongest um psychic gift. So claircognizance is that inner knowing, just knowing things just because. That's my strongest. And I have clairsentience, which is like the feeling of energy. So I always know when spirits are around. If I don't see them with my eye, I will see them with my third eye, my mind's eye. But I will always know when they're around. I will walk into a room and be like, oh, okay, there's spirits here. Cool, nice. Nice to meet y'all. Clairsentience. I'm always getting touched. That's one thing I always had my entire life. I always get touched as well. So those are my two biggest clairs. There's clairaudient. I have that as well. That would be my third. Like I'll hear them out loud and I'll hear them in my head as well. But it's like a little whisper. A little whisper. What's the other clair? I know it's claircognizance, clairsentient, clairvoyant. I do have clairvoyant things too. It's not as strong as the other three, but